filled me with indignation. Y'all sit down. He said, I sat alone. I sat alone, Miguel. He said, I could not hook up with them no more. I couldn't hook up. So I had to sit alone. I couldn't do it. No more. See, before I ate the word, I didn't have no problem because I could let people tell me anything and I would just do it. You know, they could tell me, well, Paul said in the New Testament, it's all right to worship idols. But because I be ignorant, I'll go around saying, it ain't nothing wrong because the kids like it. And, you know what I mean? That's before you read. But as soon as you eat the word, consume it, and the Most High said, watch this, you belong to me. I'm your Abba. You're a descendant of the 12 tribes of Israel. And it's time for you to start walking as such. In my ways, principles, precepts, commandments, laws, direction, as well as blessing. Once your brain, I don't know how it does it, but once it clicks, like click, and the switch turns on, you go, oh boy. And you have to stop silly season. That's right. You cannot continue to be a clown and a buffoon. Something has to stop, because once you find out that Yah is your father, then you start realizing, oh, maybe I just better start walking in the ways of my dad. And not listening to other people try to twist the scripture. Because they're putting round pegs in square holes. Well, as soon as you just read it from the Hebrew, everything fits like hand in glove. He said, man, my pain, oh boy, verse 18 said, my pain is incurable. It's perpetual. It's perpetual. In other words, he was like, I'm so happy with the word on one hand, but knowing this truth is causing me to be lonely. And it hurts. Zion, it ain't no easy walk. That's all I'm trying to tell you. It hurts. It hurts to see grandmama and them, and my cousins and my uncles. It hurts for me to watch them kill themselves. You know, before we understood that we were Yah's children, we ate like Satan's kids. Because we thought we were Satan's kids. So we ate everything. Possum, bats, raccoons, snakes, beavers, squirrels. Y'all in the room with me? Because we just thought we was the devil's kids. We didn't know. We just figured we ain't got nobody. And then we would look over at the so-called Jew in the land and we'd say, well, why does he eat like that? And they would say, well, they follow the biblical diet. And then we have nerve to turn around and say something stupid like this. Ooh, I'm so glad I ain't like them. That's just, it's really stupid, right? So you watch our people die physically because they're consuming worms into their system. These worms have to, I don't want to say the word, you know, S-H, shoot,
defecate.
Boo-boo. Defecate, thank you. These worms have to defecate. They have to let out waste themselves. And so people have thousands of worms in their systems, and these worms are also putting out waste that's causing all kinds of havoc. And we open the manuscript and he says, point blank, don't eat that. And they gotta come back and say, Paul said we can eat whatever we want. And you're hopeless to help them. And it hurts you. Because they think you're the one suffering. Like, that's nasty. He said it's perpetual and incurable. Because I'm watching my people in idolatry also. They can't come out. Somebody told me, I feel sorry for your kids. So you feel sorry for my kids? I feel sorry for your kids. You the one lying to your kids. I'm telling my kids, my children know the 7 feasts of the Most High Yah. They are not missing out on nothing. 7 days of Passover, unleavened bread and first fruits. Then we have Shavuot. And then we got Feast of Trumpets. And then we have the Day of Atonement. And then we have Sukkot, another 8-day feast. I'm going to be wore out with feast. And then, y'all know I'm telling the truth. And then because Yah went to Hanukkah, Yeshua went to Hanukkah while he was here, the festival of rededication, we also do that. And you telling me you feel sorry for my kids? No, I feel sorry for your children. Because you got to tell them one day you lied. Ain't no Santa Claus. You the one got your kids running around here eating Easter, quote unquote, Easter eggs. Tying them up in some type of satanic festivals and rituals. And then wonder why, when they get older, they cannot break the cycle. And for those of us who the light has come on, it hurts us to see others still walking in that darkness. Amen. He says, my pain is perpetual, my wound is incurable, which refuses to be healed. Wilt thou be altogether unto me as a liar? And as thou waters that fail, thus saith Yah, if you return, then I will bring thee again, and thou shalt stand before me. And if thou take forth the precious from the vial, thou shalt be as my mouth. In other words, man, just follow me.